Hey guys, welcome back to Inside Tennis Tour Strokes series. My name is Rick Oldroyd. I'm the president and founder of Inside Tennis. I'm also the head pro. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about the two-handed backhand and some ways that you can add tremendous power to this shot by understanding a principle. And the principle is that the power comes from the body. It's true that the arms are involved and a little bit of a wrist is involved, but the power literally comes from the body. And so we want to make sure we're utilizing that. If you watch Novak Djokovic specifically, you'll see that when he swings the racket, that the driving force in that stroke is definitely his body. His hands rotate back to impact, but the body is what's driving it, and he rotates all the way back through and comes around and finishes. So he stays connected with his body, and that's the key to this tremendous power source, because let's face it, the power comes from the body up through the ground. So here's a little drill that will help you to be able to do this and to be able to stay connected with your body. First and foremost, when you take the racket back on your two-hand backhand, you have the grip, which is the continental grip on the right, and probably a semi-western grip on the left. You can vary that a little bit. It's not right or wrong, but just find what works best for you. But most players have a semi-western on the left, continental on the right for right-handed players. But notice when I take the racket back, I'm in a good position here waiting for the ball. I'm going to just hip and shoulder rotate. I take the racket back with my body. Notice that I'm taking the racket back with a good hip and shoulder rotation, not with my arms and my hands. That puts me in a great position right here, so that all I have to do now is wait for the incoming ball, and I'm in a good position here. I can rotate back, allow my racket to drop in as I step in, allow my racket to drop into position. Obviously I'm doing this in slow motion, and get to this position, and then I want to come back to impact. And rotate back to impact. I'm making contact with the ball here. Now some people have more of a bent arm, more of a straight arm. I'm not going to tell you that one way is right and the other way is wrong. Find what works for you, but the fundamental things that you want to remember, especially on this drill, is just stay connected. Make sure that the body is driving the shot. So the way to stay connected is to start connected. So if I take the racket back with my body, I'm connected. Okay, so I'm connected with my body, hip and shoulder rotation. I drop into position. I'm driving now. Driving with the body, the legs, the trunk rotation, and then my hands catch up right here. So I'm going to rotate to impact. Let me get back here so you can see. We're not going to get too technical about what the hands are doing, but we just want to make sure that the body is the driving force, rotating back to impact, and then allowing my racket, once I make contact, allow the racket to travel out through the ball, long out to my target as long as I can, and come around with my left leg to make sure that I had a good trunk rotation, a complete trunk rotation. And as you get better at this, you can even allow your racket or your leg, as you come into impact, through and come all the way around to make sure that you got a total rotation into that. But the key thing here is to feel yourself staying connected with your body, to have that be the driving force. So a good way to do that, again, is to good hip and shoulder rotation, and then just feel this kind of a thing. Just feel yourself using your body. That's exaggerated a little bit, but you want to feel that and then release out through the ball. Obviously your left foot comes around as well. Again, hopefully that'll help you out. You want to stay connected to your power source, which is your body. And this is one of the reasons why we talk about the wrist and flicking the wrist. Just absolutely doesn't happen with the best players in the world, because that would disconnect them from their power source. So remember that next time you're out there. Try this drill. You can even drop a ball and hit a few of them, and to feel yourself connected to your body, which is your power source. No question about it. It's not your arms and your wrist. And as you do this and as you get better at it, you'll start to hit the ball a lot harder with less effort, because you're using the big muscles to generate that power. You're also using the laws of physics. Hopefully that's going to help you. If you like this video, please click the link below. Subscribe to our channel at insighttennis.com. Also, leave any information, comments, questions, anything. Visit our website at insighttennis.com. As always, thank you very much for your time. We'll see you out there on the court.